That's a quick test, just to show you I got it all back together. And we got all the functions, neutral, forward, or is that reverse? I don't know. Let's go in the opposite direction. The other thing I wanted to show you was this truck. This is a borrowed truck. I don't have one. I'm hoping Tim does, but at any rate, as you can see, it has full travel all through the gate there, out the side, whatnot, nothing in the way. All this was cut off. There's hardly any room there for any kind of a plate. I wanted a plate in there, but then I started thinking about it's going to be hot. So you want some airflow. There's not enough room for a fan, but at least we'll have some air that could circulate through there. So that's good. We got this operational. This is all back together. This is tied together. Wires are wrung out on the harness. So I can put the linkage back on, and tomorrow we could pull trains. But tomorrow we're going to be working on this because I'll show you something. I don't know. Do you? So somewhere in here we got combinations of wheels that aren't working, and I'm going to have to get to the bottom of that. I also showed you earlier I have these are warped. This one looks like it's warped out at this end. These two look fine. I got some drag going on this one here and some drag on this one here, a little bit of drag there. So 1, 2, 3 drags, 2 warps, and we got a continuity problem. So we're going to be checking the wiring out to find out where that is. One of the things I did on the number 3 engine that made a big difference in the tracking and the driving and the riding of the tender was I moved the pivot pin from the truck to the chassis. Some reason that works smoother when the chassis is connected and not the tender. For some reason, I'm thinking it's because of the side throw. Pushes this over like that, whereas if it was on the chassis it could swing out and it wouldn't affect the position of this. It wouldn't put the engine in a bind with the tender so much. So I'm thinking if I get these off, I'm gonna have to get them off to change them, right? I could add the insert, lop off that piece, and hook this up to the tender in its place, so we have that operation emulated with the tender. So that's another option. Plus I need to relocate how these come in. They need to come in more center, so they're inside the wheel, not on the outside. We can do that at the same time. So this operation, all this stuff here, took what time I had left today. It was only 2 hours. It took 2 hours. But we had to go to the doctor, and Margaret's doing fine. We're gonna find out. We'll get some tests and stuff. Okay. But at any rate, this is fixed. I put in the new fields. I put in the new pan. I had to seal the lid on the smoke. It was leaking smoke out the side, so I put a liquid gasket on that lid. I'll check that for leaking later. And I had a pin out here. I wanted to verify I had it right, and I do. And I soldered those 2 wires that were loose, and I put inserts in those. I put the insert in that, and then I wired it, but bolted it all back together. So that job took 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Now I've got the parts printed for number 1. Finished that today. So tomorrow's a rain day. From what I've heard, admin has said it's a train day, it's a rain day. Outstanding. So I should be able to wipe this out in the morning and then have the afternoon to work on good old number 1. I hope so, because I really want to get back on my engine, you know? It's sitting here. It's like, what? Let's go, boys. Help me. All right. That's it. That's the drill. That's it for the day. Thought I'd give you an update. It's going to be cool. Trailing truck will move nice, and I'll make this work nice as well, and we will be pulling trains on the loop later.